What's up, everybody? We are back for another ZABAL Games sesh. Today, here chatting with Arun Phillips from DreamStarter. Arun, how we doing today?
Hey man, it's amazing to be here. How are you, Zal? Yeah, doing amazing
I'm
and
doing
super
good.
excited. Yeah,
Yeah, it's good to finally be on a live stream with you. We've been chatting over the last couple of years about a bunch of
yeah,
different fun things for artists, and it's been really cool to see the different things that you've been building, and then just sharing things back and forth. But I'd love for you to
yeah,
give a little intro to everyone. Who is Arun Phillips?
yeah. Yeah, definitely. And like I was just thinking a few days back, have we ever met in person? And I was like, damn, like we've not met in person, like, but it feels like you're someone I've like spoken to like so many in-depth conversations to. So it felt like, man, I've definitely met this guy somewhere, but it's like we haven't met yet. So I hope we can meet, in DevCon in the upcoming months. But yeah. Thank you so much for having me here, Zal. And my name is Arun Phillips. I've been in this Web3 space for more than 8 years now. And some of my biggest work was when I was working with Polygon. We were Matic back then. So I was CMO during the Matic to Polygon rebrand and done everything that is required to do in crypto, gone through all of the lessons, learned a lot. But how I got connected with Zal is through my passion for music and my love for Web3 music and the intersection with music and like all the incredible work Zabal has been doing and all the musicians Zal has been helping. It's super inspiring to see that journey. And right now, we're actually building a company called DreamStarter. And the premise is very simple. Everyone has hundreds of dreams, hundreds of ideas every day. Especially people like musicians have hundreds of things to do that are not music and not making their own art. So with DreamStarter, we're automating all of that. Like you simply share your idea, you simply share your dream, and you have this entire suite of AI marketing agents that handle everything from creating videos, creating clips, emailing people, finding leads for whatever your project is. And it handles the entire sort of spectrum of marketing so that you can have time to focus on your creativity, focus on what you enjoy doing the most, and automate some of these routine and boring tasks. And we'll get into the demos of it later, but yeah, that's a quick introduction.
Yeah, I love that. I think that shared love for what could be with music on chain, I think is where we've definitely had a lot of conversations. So that kind of brings us to Artisan, which is another place that I've seen a lot of current artists, whether they be Web 2 or Web 3 artists, get gravitate towards and leverage, and is one of the places I've seen you as well as a bunch of other communities. And I think it's been really fun to start to see what Artisan has to offer in not only the growth of the funds that have been created recently, but also the new projects. So I've always been recommending different people from our community to kind of go check out what Artisan has to offer, create a project out there, and get to meet some of the other people in the community. So it's amazing to jump on here, have your project as a part of our ZAO fund with the intention with the ZAO fund to connect with different artists that are building different things that are aligned with the ZAO's vision, and kind of getting them an opportunity to get some distribution, leverage the fund to build together and kind of grow in this emerging tech space while also being an artist entrepreneur. And I think that's kind of where DreamStarter fits in really well. I know you have a little demo we can pop right into and just kind of share away.
100%. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah. So this for this demo, I actually created a dream that's very connected to music and connected to like all my work that was going on with music. I actually really try to bring together a whole community of everyone doing things in Web3 music. This was around a year back when things were a little more active. But right now, I think Zabal is literally the only pillar holding up Web3 music right now. I would say like so many have fallen off, in the last 1 or 2 years, like really huge companies who are doing music stuff and Web3 music stuff. But so this is what DreamStarter looks like. It starts with this dream brainstorming phase. We call it dreamstorming. So here you enter any idea that you like, and you will go through this. Let's say, make Zabal a world famous record label. Yeah, so this could be any kind of idea you have. I've already created my dream, so uh, we won't go through that dream brief, but I'll show you what an exact dream brief looks like. Once you enter your idea there, you go through a set of question and answers, and then you come up with this dream brief. The AI completely understands what your project is. You can put in your URL there and share all this core details about what your project is, and this becomes the heart for your project and for all of the AI agents that are going to run. It tries to understand what your brand is, it tries to figure out what your market is, what your ICP is. And there are some of these mini agents. So if you can see each of these cards here, these are all mini agents running their own marketing related workflow. And all of these were triggered the second I created this open audio dream of creating this Web3 music community. So it goes ahead, it does market research, it finds out what is the ICP that we look like. We want to look at independent artists, music creators who will earn less than $1,000. And it kind of gives you competitor insights. It finds out, okay, who are the competitors? Audius right now, Bitsong. Find some details for you to actually make your dream brief even stronger. And these are kind of the research workflows that you can think about. Then we actually come into these execution workflows, right? So let's look at lead discovery, for instance. So this one has actually, I created this dream maybe 2 3 days back, and it's already automatically found like 600 leads relevant to the dream that I want. So if we go to this outreach tab, you'll see this is an entire CRM that we have over here. It's found all these leads automatically. It's found artists, it's found music founders, it's found like musicians, it's found like managers of AR Rahman. It's like this is a massive list of leads, like, and these are like super relevant leads to your particular dream. It found these 600 leads. It's actually scored them by relevance also. So if you can see here, there's this relevance setting. It's scored them by relevance. It has the LinkedIn links already found from them. It finds emails wherever available, but you can also manually update emails if you want to. You can run a round of enrichment to actually make this CRM useful. So this is like a CRM that's been designed ground up, considering AI in mind and considering automation in mind. We actually just built some like really cool features this week for Artisan. So Artisan actually is running this campaign where you're earning boost points for emailing people and asking them to contribute to your project. So what you can do here is you can very easily import your LinkedIn data. LinkedIn lets you export your entire connection. So like I have like 12,000 connections on LinkedIn. So I can actually export my LinkedIn connections CSV, upload it over here, and then I can find the relevant people from my existing connections. So that's a big problem, that we have like tons of connections, but we don't know who to reach out to, right? So you can just upload this file. It will like tell you who the most relevant people are for this particular music dream of mine, from my connections, and score them by relevance. And then this is again very custom built for the artisan quest that is going on this week, actually, right? So you can select these people you want to reach out to, typically the highest relevance people. And you can just click this brief Venus button here. So the people that don't know, Venus is actually the co-founder of Artisan right now. She was officially made the co-founder. And you can actually share some specific moments about how you actually know these people. And once you fill in this, it gives you the exact email that you need to send to Venus. You just copy this and send this to Venus. And then what Venus is going to do is she's going to draft personalized emails for each of them based on your artisan campaign, based on the project you have running. So this part, only people who have projects on Artisan would understand it. But yeah, so this is the brief Venus part. And then once you have those personalized emails from Venus, you can actually come to this email tab. So this is where you can run automated sequences, right? So we are all used to receiving these sequences. There's those consistent follow-up mails, that keep following up with us. So you can create sequences like these. You can connect your inbox. You can actually connect your own Gmail account here. You can generate a Google password and connect your Gmail, and emails are sent from your own email ID. And then you can set up sequences here where you can enroll those leads that Venus had provided, and then you can use the text that Venus is given to actually send the emails out, set up automated sequences, right? So that's just like a glimpse of the email marketing flow and the CRM flow. That's like one thing like I'm actively using right now for my project on Artisan, and I'll be publishing details about this tomorrow. So other artisan creators can also use this and tap into that quest that's going on right now. Another one that I think will be like super helpful for musicians is this video clipper feature. So it's very simple. You just paste in a single YouTube link or a video that you have. You decide how many clips you want out of it. Do you want captions? Do you want a URL overlay? And this was like a Ravi Shankar performance that I had clipped, made like 5 clips out of it.
Nick Harcourt. The program is
You know,
Morning Becomes Eclectic here at 89.9.
it adds like relevant subtitles, it adds a headline, and then you can also, one really cool thing to do here is actually paste in an entire YouTube channel. So that's what I actually did with another dream I'm running for the artisan community to highlight artisan videos. So you just paste a YouTube channel link here, and then it consistently keeps pulling like one video from that channel. You don't have to look back on it after that. It consistently keeps pulling a video, makes clips out of
Wow.
it, pulls another video, makes clips out of it. So using a YouTube channel that already has long videos, I mean, probably even for Zabal, you may have like tons of streams like this on your YouTube. So you can just plug in the YouTube channel and it'll consistently create clips, and then actually schedule them onto all of these connected social media accounts. So these are all officially like approved applications from Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, all of these platforms. It'll actually schedule your videos with highly relevant captions. Like it's that's something that we're really trying to work on, is can the captions be really useful? Can they be actually tagging the actual people who are speaking in the video, and like that we don't have to manually go tag them later. So that's where this CRM comes really in handy, because now we know who the people are related to this dream. We can, if their details are there in the CRM, then that information is also being used to generate the captions basically, right? And another one is this video content. So this is like an AI video generator. You can use your own VO credits if you want to. There's like a whole extension that lets you use your own Gemini Pro subscription, or you can use Minimax and it's like an API generation. But you just paste your script here and you'll get like a AI video explainer generated that's with a storyboard with some control, much higher quality than just one shot video generation. Yeah, so that's pretty much a summary. Autoreel kind of finds videos from particular tags, but these are some of the initial workflows that we have come up with. There's a lot more that we have planned. We want calling, we want marketing, but right now it's more focused on what actually adds value to users. And that's the stage we're at. We want real people to be like sharing their feedback and telling us what they need the most, and then we're building it according to that. So yeah, that's
I love
just.
that. Yeah, no, there's so many fun things to tap into. I think it's really cool to make it such that some of these workflows that some creators might not even know about are
Mhm.
there and easy to use for creators, and then also iterating and learning with the creators and finding ways to kind of grow some of those other future workflows as different people
100%.
users use it and are like, hey, like what if we did XYZ thing? Because I can even think of a few different things that could be really interesting to jump in on. And
100%.
I've seen like the progression of a couple of the other small things you've built, kind of all built into to this. So
Yeah.
it's really cool to see that opportunity. I'm excited to play around more with it. I know we created a dream
Yeah.
But I have a specific workflow that I would love to test out with this, and see how we can get one of our brands leveraging DreamStarter to automate a lot more of that, so that we can just bring the content together around it, and it can kind of leverage all of that raw, primitives, and then bring that together into a good workflow. I think I have a couple also ZABAL Games people that came in that could be really interesting to tap into API wise to also build out some of those things. So yeah, DreamStarter. That's super exciting. Do you want to share about anyone that's built on DreamStarter so far, and how they've leveraged one or two of the things? Is it mostly you guys dog fooding it? How's that been going?
Mhm.
What's the best way to give feedback on DreamStarter?
Yeah, I mean, I would say like one of our power users has been my dad. So he has like a YouTube channel that he's been running like super diligently. Like man, he has more subscribers than me, like I should really up my game, but he's almost at like 400 subscribers now. He's just started like less than a year back, and he basically posts like etymology explainers, like the history behind like English phrases, English words. And he's like aggressively using our like video generator workflow now, because it's taps into like an existing Gemini subscription that he already has. So he's quite happy with it. He's given me tons of feedback. I've made so much improvement based on his feedback. So I'm very grateful to him for like being one of our power users. And then another one that we have been sort of running like on behalf of Artisan is like an Artisan community page. That's primarily using the video clipper workflow. There's so many like incredible, like almost like 2 hour long streams of Rene like interviewing all of these amazing founders. So there's social media handles. It's a community page called Artisan Fam that's set up on all of the socials, and it's consistently posting very cool like interview clips that are cut out from the long videos that are already posted on the the Artisan YouTube page. And that's running like almost completely autopilot, right? Like, so that's like, I love that I can like contribute to such an amazing thing, but like it doesn't drain like all of your resources and time also. So, and then we have actually, in India specifically, we have done like a lot of sort of focus on the social impact and on the NGOs sector. So we did an event last month in Hyderabad that was sort of demoing a lot of the workflows and like helping some on-ground educationalists who are working in government schools in India, some people working with animal welfare, like who all like are like desperately struggling for resources, for time. And they're all basically like single person army doing everything from fundraising to marketing to so we have been like setting up a lot of the workflows for them, helping them like set up channels elsewhere. Some of them are posting only to Instagram, so we are helping them like set it up on multi channels, helping them with like some fundraising workflows, with especially with the lead gen workflow too. And a lot of actually like just the lead discovery, and like on the AI CRM side, there have been like few people who have like really enjoyed it, like who are organizing like hackathons, who are organizing like startup events and stuff. So they want like reach outs, they want connections. So they are like really using this CRM stuff a lot. Like I'm also like personally involved right now at this stage with all of the initial dreams. They come with our AI agents, but they also come with me and like all my human expertise. So that's, I don't know how many dreams I can do that for, but at least for like the first 100 ones or
Yeah, well, that's doing those non-scalable things first, right?
yeah,
Because
exactly.
that's the only way to really get things up. And I think
Yeah,
that's the real value initially is as you're adding your human expertise into the
exactly.
automation, right? And you do need to kind of do that back and forth, and have that human in the loop as you automate certain things and get things
Yeah,
clean and up to, standard of, okay, now me being in the loop is actually the slow part, right? And it's
exactly.
like, but slow is okay if the quality filter is still there, right? And
Exactly.
once that quality filter is able to get to a point of the content that you want to create, it creates
Mhm.
something that's really powerful in that aspect of being able to now, okay, I have an idea and a thought, and now I can go from that idea to a manifested piece of content really quickly, and then leverage that and share that and give my expertise and thoughts on that additionally, right?
Exactly.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's perfectly put. Yeah.
Well,
That's
cool. I'm excited to get a couple of our ZAO projects on here. It'll be a lot of fun. I think there's a couple people from the ZABAL Games that will also get excited about putting their own projects up here on DreamStarter. So get your dream started today, and go bother Arun with any of the bugs you find, and anything that you want added in.
100%. Yeah, excited, excited.
Do you want to share? I see DreamStarter.xyz there, but how can people get in contact with you, Arun? Where can people check out anything else additionally that you want to share?
Yeah, I think DreamStarter XYZ is the handle on all socials, and mine is Arun Phillips, the same one that you see on screen. So on Telegram, on Twitter, you can message me on any of these places. I'll be there responding, and like, I mean, that's all. Like, I'm just having like incredible fun right now. Like, it's just asking
Let's get a
people what they.
music. Let's get this open audio dream going, right? So,
Yeah, yeah,
can you
not
add
like.
other people as co-dreamers with
Yeah,
you?
I mean, we should be adding that like feature soon. Like right now, the core dreams that I'm doing, I'm basically just setting up like an email,
Yeah,
like the VIP email that I set up for
yeah,
you, and
yeah.
like a common password, and then we're just using it together. But we'll have the core dreamers thing pretty soon too. And yeah, like I'm just
Amazing.
like
Well, you have to add me as a co-dreamer for the open audio, and then we'll
100%,
build that together, right? Because I think
definitely.
that's the key. Because I could build a couple of these and start them up and create them all with
Hmm.
the right context, and it'd be really cool to assign a couple managers to a couple of the different brands, such that
Yeah.
while it is doing its autonomous cycle, people can check
Mhm.
in on it and keep like the hygiene up to date, right? And be
Yeah.
responsible for a
Exactly.
specific brand, right?
Yeah.
While the overarching organization can deem a person responsible, right? So I think that could
Yeah.
be really powerful. I'm excited to see what we can build in. I know we haven't talked too much about the blockchain side and the integrations there, so this is kind of beautiful. Any creator out there can pop in, but I'm excited to see how we can build these things together, dive in, and make sure everyone creates their dreams. So we'll see some Zao dreams soon. Hopefully, open audio as well,
Yeah.
and check out Arun everywhere.
100%.
Um, yeah, thanks for joining, Arun. Definitely, everyone check out Artisan. There's a lot of other amazing folks out there that we're going to be having on, hopefully, to share more about the Zao Fund and learn more about how we can all grow together. So it all starts with DreamStarter. So maybe we'll make the Zao Fund on Artisan its own project, right, on DreamStarter. That could be
Yeah.
a great dream to start right here.
Definitely. I think we can have like as many dreams from the Zao world as possible. Initially, we can have like the first dream is free for every account. So we can have multiple Zao accounts for all of these, and like we can have everything on its own separate identity, or I can also set it up that we have everything on one like common email. That's up to you, like how you would like that setup. But either way, it's like completely open to the Zao, and like I'm super grateful to like you and for all of the work you've done for Web3 music, and for like Hurricane too, who's been like an amazing guy. And like you guys have kind of seen the journey, like you were saying earlier too. You've seen how many different things we were building, and like we went here and there, and like some arriving at like one place, but now it's kind of all tying together and like making sense. But so
No, I
grateful
love
to
it.
you guys.
I'm really excited to kind of take this journey on with you. I think the Zabal Games combo as well here with Dreamstarter, whenever we do a season two, will be really fun to see where we've both grown, with those two brands and merging different things, because the goal is everyone that we've talked to in season one finding a way, shape, or form to kind of include something that they've done in the next version of it as well. So giving these awesome options for people to kind of continue growing, continue building, and especially the non-technical folks out there like our musicians. So thanks everyone for coming, listening in, and we'll see y'all soon.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.